solo ending.
Woohoo, woohoo. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. We are so glad to have you here. I'm Trudy McCanna, and I am secretary of the board here. Woohoo, woohoo. Today, Reverend Rasheryl is speaking. Gina René was unable to join us, but we have the core band in the house. Let's stand and sing our opening song.
Here we go.
Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Good morning. My name is Marilee Lawson. I'm a practitioner student here at Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living, and I'm so happy to be doing the call to service this morning. So if I could, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if it's comfortable to do so, and let's just take a couple of nice deep breaths, get grounded and centered. And as the bowl rings and the vibrations move through you, just connect with your body. Get present, get here in this moment, this space. Get in connection and in touch with spirit within you.
And so we just continue to feel and hear the deep tone and resonance of the bowl. That beautiful healing sound that is inviting us to turn away from the external and to move gently and deeply into the internal. And so how good it is to sense and feel the divine presence, to know that there is that power, that presence, that life, that intelligence that has no beginning and no ending, that is eternal and infinite, And whether you call it God or the Creator or the all that is or source, whatever name you give it, it is what it is. It is all that there is. There is nothing else. There is only God. And so in this moment, I completely align with that divine presence, knowing it is indeed expressing in, through, and as each individual in this space and everywhere. Knowing indeed that our beloveds in this room and online are blessed mightily by the words spoken here today, by the music, by the technology, by the community. And knowing that each individual here is blessed for their contribution, whether it is sitting in a seat clapping or handling the technology and the production equipment and live streaming, or the musicians. I know all of it is blessed. The volunteers, the ushers, the greeters, everything working together for good. This community is a blessing, and it is blessed. And so we ride the wave this morning of pure spirit, of pure sound, of pure music, pure joy. And I am so grateful to be here, so grateful to know this truth and to speak the word. And I include our beloveds who cannot be here today, who are recuperating or traveling, knowing that they are just blessed right where they are and that all is well. And with deep gratitude, I release this word, knowing it is complete, and so it is. And so it is.
Thank you, Reverend. I'm going to sing Sweet Spirit now. Please sing along. Sweet Spirit, sweet Spirit, take over this place. Take over this place. Sweet Spirit, sweet Spirit, take over this place. Take over this place, sweet spirit, sweet spirit. Take over this place, take over this place, sweet spirit, sweet spirit. Take over this place, take over this place. Sweet Spirit, yes, sweet Spirit, take over this place, take over this place, sweet Spirit, oh sweet, sweet Spirit, take over this place, take over this place, sweet Spirit. Sweet Spirit, take over this place. Take over this place. Sweet Spirit, sing it mighty. Mighty Spirit, take over this place. Take over this place. Mighty Spirit, mighty Spirit. Take over this place. Take over this place. Mighty Spirit. Mighty Spirit. Mighty Spirit. Take over this place. Take over this place. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Take over this place. Take over this place. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Take over this place. Take over this place. Healing Spirit. Healing Spirit. Healing Spirit. Healing Spirit. Take over this place. Take over this place. Healing Spirit. Healing Spirit. Healing Spirit. Take over this place. Take over this place.
place.
Take over this place.
Take over this place. Sweet Spirit.
Take over this place.
Take over.
Take over this place.
Take over.
Take over this place. Take over this place.
Take over.
Take over this place. 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 Take over this place.
Take over.
Take over this place. 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 Take over this place.
Take over. Take over. Take over.
Thank you. Thank you, God.
Yes.
Thank you, God. All right, we're going to step into our next song. This is a Ricky Byers song. The Spirit of God is upon me. Y'all can sing along with us if you know the words. You are more than welcome to. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this in your heart? Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Please. Hey! This is my song. I used to think that I had to. I used to think that I should. The scripture told me that I had to be good. But now I love because I want to. I love because I am free. Blinded by the Spirit. Oh Lord, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yeah, stand up. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. It's upon me, oh. Yes, it is. The Spirit of God is upon me. It's upon me, oh. Don't you know? The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, I don't need any prodding. I don't need any law. I want to say with all my heart, God is my all and all. I let go of my burden. Loving God has made me free. Blinded by the Spirit. Oh Lord, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes it is. Oh, yes it is. The Spirit of God is upon me. It's upon me, oh, every day. The Spirit of God is upon me. It's upon me, oh, every day. The Spirit of God is upon me. It's upon me, oh, don't you know? The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, go, Misha. upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, one more. Well, I thought it was my duty. I thought it was my job. Somehow I believe that loving God will be hard. But loving God is wonderful. Loving God is ecstasy. Thank God for my freedom. Hey, let me tell you that the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Spirit of God is upon me.
It's upon me, oh. Don't you know?
Spirit of God is upon me.
It's upon me, oh. Every day.
Spirit of God is upon me.
It's upon me, oh. Don't you know?
Spirit of God is upon me.
It's upon me, oh. Every day.
Spirit of God is upon me.
It's upon me, oh. Every day.
Spirit of God is upon me.
It's upon me, oh. Don't you know?
Spirit of God is upon me.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Spirit of God.
All around the world.
Oh,
In Africa,
Spirit of God.
in Europe,
Oh,
Asia. India,
Spirit of God.
in Mexico.
Oh,
The Spirit of God is upon me.
oh,
The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, yeah. And I got to dedicate that song to Gina René, and I hope she's healing up.
What did you
I
say,
know she's
Sonia?
healing up. That I dedicate that song to Gina René.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Yes.
Yes,
Oh
my
my
sister.
goodness. So amazing. Oh my goodness. Sonia and the core. Just one more time for Sonia and the core, please. And for that incredible, incredible solo by Misha on the bass. Incredible. Oh my goodness. And Misha was spunking it out this morning to Supreme La La when I came in. I'm like, oh my gosh. That is like one of my Ricky Byers' dream songs for us to be able to do a Supreme La La. And we are like doing it. We're this close. So thank you for that. And blessings to Gina René, who could not be here today as our vocalist. And Sonia, our music director, stepped in at the last minute and pulled our songs off. Just amazing. You are so talented. Yes, yes, you are so talented. What a blessing. What a blessing. Oh my goodness. All right, beloved. So I'm excited. How are you doing? Yes, Mark, I'm so glad to see you. So glad you are back and in the house. Yes, Mark Herwick, our board member, who we love, 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 is here. So this is a good thing. Oh my goodness. So this month we are talking about what? Manifestation. Yes, thank you. Okay, I see some blank faces. What are we talking about this month? There we go. I like that better. And my mom is sitting there like, what are we talking about? I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know. So we're talking about the art of manifestation, the art of manifestation. And we are remembering that to manifest means to reveal. It is not hocus pocus. It is not magic. You're not out here, there's a lot of ways and terms in the way that people use the word manifest, right? And it usually involves something like, I'm going to go get something, right? I'm going to go or I'm going to make something happen. I'm going to manifest, I'm going to go start manifesting. And it's like, okay, you're going to reveal what? Because it means to reveal. And so that's what we have been talking about all month. And today, the talk title, which I was a little surprised that I did this, but here it is. It's called The Radiance of Readiness. And so sometimes what happens is I get all the talk titles, and then when the actual day comes, I'm like, what on earth am I talking about? How did that come about? But we're talking about the radiance of readiness, and here's why that's important. I'm referring to the law of radiance, which is similar but a precursor to the law of attraction, right? Because the law of radiance says that true manifestation does not come from effort. It does not come from attracting something externally or something externally happening. True manifestation comes from radiating from the core of your being, from the core of your authentic self, from the core of God within you, radiating that which you desire, radiating at the frequency of that which you desire. So it's a very different way of being, to radiate, to be in the law of radiance. Radiance, as I said, is a precursor to the law of attraction, right? So when you are radiating at a certain frequency, then the law of attraction says like matches like. So it's going to match your frequency. But it starts with what you're radiating. If you're radiating fear, lack, and limitation, then the law of attraction says, yes, I'll bring you more of that, right? Because that's the frequency that you're on. If you're radiating greater abundance and ease and flow, love, joy, peace, the law of attraction agrees with that and says, yes, I will bring you more experiences like that, right? So the law of radiance determines everything because the law of attraction always works. So let's talk about this radiance, which means readiness. And I want to compare and contrast a little bit the law of radiance and the law of attraction a little bit more so you really, really get, right? So attraction, you think about pulling things towards you, magnetizing, right? Magnetizing things towards you. Law of radiance is the opposite. You're radiating, so it's giving, right? You're coming from fullness, you're coming from wholeness, and you're radiating, you're giving, and that causes that which you desire to emerge. So attraction feels like, you're pulling and magnetizing or making something happen, and radiance is from the inside out. Lots of times in the law of attraction, let me just say this. I love the law of attraction, and I still use it, but I want you to be aware of these different tools, okay? So I'm not saying the law of attraction is bad. It certainly works, and you want to be awake as you use these tools. So many times with the law of attraction, we do things like affirmations and visualization, and we do all these things, and we wonder, like, why am I not getting, has it ever happened to you where you're affirming for something, you're like writing out your affirmations, you're doing your prayer work, you're visualizing, and whatever it is you desire is not happening? Has that only happened to me? Okay, so there are some people in the room who've experienced this, yes? And so many times what's happening is, what are you radiating? Right? What are you actually radiating? Because the law is going to work regardless. So this idea that you do these affirmations, you do all these things, and you're trying to get something, but what you're radiating is that you don't have the thing you're trying to get. Let me say this again. Sometimes when you're doing affirmations, right? I am healthy. I am vitalized. I am energetic. Let's say if you have a diagnosis or something's going on, I am healthy, and you're saying your affirmations, and you're writing it down, and you're visualizing, and you're doing all these things. Many times what's happening is you're radiating, your frequency is saying, something's wrong. I have a diagnosis. I'm really afraid, and I am not well. That's what you're really radiating. Even though you're saying these affirmations, saying, I am healthy, I am whatever, right? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Yes? And so what happens then is you're attracting what you're radiating, not what you're saying, not what you're writing, not what you're visualizing. You're attracting what you're radiating, the frequency of radiance that you have. And that's where the mishaps occur, right? The disconnect occurs in the law of attraction because, and I see this is also, it's a little bit easier to see it in money, right? Money, or if you're in a situation where you don't have enough money or you don't have enough employment or the right employment. And many times when you're in that situation, it feels desperate. And so when you're in that situation, you're feeling desperate, and then you're trying to make these principles work. So you're working with your practitioner, and you're doing prayers, and you're doing your affirmations, and you're watching all the videos on YouTube, and you're doing all these things to make this your situation change. but your overwhelming radiance and frequency is lack. It's lack, right? I'm trying to do all this stuff. I'm doing my affirmations 200 times. I'm doing my this. I'm doing my that. But you're coming from lack. So the law of attraction says, oh, well, let me reinforce that for you, right? Let me deliver what you're actually ordering up with your consciousness. So that's how the law of radiance works. What you radiate is what you then actually allow to emerge into your experience. Yes? So so those are sort of the distinctions of the law of radiance and the law of attraction. So I really want to talk about today about how we practice the law of radiance and why it's so important for us to be doing that right now. So yesterday we saw so many people, millions of people, taking to the streets, right? Taking to the streets, calmly, respectfully, civilly, protesting. And so we just saw this huge movement of humanity declaring what they didn't want or what they don't want, right? And so here's what I am offering to our community and for us to begin to do, is to begin to radiate from the inside out what we do want. Radiate from the inside out what we do desire. And we start with our own personal selves, and we can also do it for our world. So most of us don't walk around in our personal lives and go, I don't want any abusive relationships. Like we don't do affirmations like that, do we? Okay, we don't do our meditations like that, do we? Okay, we don't do our prayer treatment like that, right? We affirm, I am in a healthy relationship, right? I deserve love, I am lovable, whatever it is, yes? And so what I want to invite us into as a collective is to really begin to practice this stuff in our personal lives and really feeling from the inside out what we truly desire. From the inside out, what we truly want to experience. From the inside out, what we truly want to create in the world. Because what we know in this teaching is our thought is creative. Our thought is creative. Change your thinking, change your life. Our thought, our feeling, our stories are so powerful. And so my invitation to you is to really look at what do you want in the world and then be about that. And remove your energy from the things of the world that you do not want. Because by affirming what you do not want, you're actually strengthening and amplifying what you do not want. And I wish someone would talk to our politicians about this, because some of the politicians get it and others don't, right? We have to affirm what we want. Yes? And so if right now in your world, let's say you have a health diagnosis, a health challenge, or let's just say you would like greater vitality, right? Greater energy. Maybe, the ravages of age are peeking their beautiful little head up in some ways, right? And so if that is not what you want to experience, my invitation to you is to get centered in what you desire to experience. Desire health. Feel it in your bones. Feel it in your cells. Talk to your cells. Talk to your organs. Talk to your systems and functions of your body. And love it. And feel health. Feel vitality. Feel youthfulness, and vitality and energy. When I was a kid, I was in, I don't know what class, a Science of Mind class with my mom at church. I think I was in high school. And at the church I was in Ohio. And in this class, it doesn't matter where we were, it was in Ohio. And so in the class, there was a woman in the class who at the time to me appeared old, right? She's probably like the age I am now, but she looked really old. And she had some wrinkles and stuff. And she was very concerned about aging, like very, very, very concerned about aging. And so she decided in the class that we were in that she was going to write these affirmations and then record them. This is back in the old days of cassette tapes. Y'all remember that? Some of y'all? Okay. So we got some youngins here who might not remember cassette tapes. But so she recorded her affirmations about, I am young, I am vital, I am, all the affirmations of what she wanted to experience. And then she listened to this. She would fall asleep with it playing. She would play it all day. She would, take it with her in her car. And she would listen to this recording. And I swear to you, by the end of that class, this woman was completely transformed physically from the beginning of that class. And for me, even though I grew up in this teaching, it was one of the first times for me I understood the power of actually landing in what you desire and stoking that fire, stoking that fire, stoking that fire until you are radiating the absolute truth through your beingness. Right? Because I saw her physically transform. Physically, my mom and I still talk about it to this day. It was stunning. It was stunning, the transformation that happened literally in her skin, in her energy level. She was radiant, she was glowing, she was sparked and alive, and physically she looked different. Right? Her body, her cells, her mitochondria, everything cooperated with what she was radiating from the inside out. This was years before Joe Dispenza was famous. So if you now, science can prove this. People like Joe Dispenza and other people can actually prove that when we talk to or communicate with, that we can communicate with our bodies and we can actually change or influence our biology. Right? We can change and influence our even genetic things that we have going on. To a degree, we can change and influence that through our spiritual practice and our belief. And I saw it with this individual, right? So this is the power of radiance. Once that woman stopped worrying about aging and worrying about losing her looks and losing her vitality and whatever else that all meant to her. And at the age I was as a teenager, it was like that wasn't on my radar, but she was having a very difficult time with that. Once she stopped focusing on what she didn't want and got really aligned with what she really desired, and then began to imprint her brain, what we know now is she was rewiring her brain. Right? What we know now is that she was activating the reticular activating system in her brain as well to then look for other opportunities for her to do things that helped youth in her. And I will say this happened naturally, no surgery, no plastic surgery, anything like that. Right? And so what we know is that she was actually literally glowing up before it was a term. Right? She had a glow up because she was lit from within. She was anchored in the truth within. And so I just want to offer to us that it's so important to stay focused on what you desire, not what you don't want. In our individual lives, if you are feeling the ravages of stress or time or whatever it is, I encourage you to be on the masterclass call on Wednesday, Thrive at Any Age. Is it this week, y'all? Somebody help me. Is it Wednesday? Okay. Yeah, to get on that call with Carmen Lee. Carmen does, some of you were not here for her energy work she did for the center at the very beginning of our time, of our starting this. And Carmen is an amazing energy worker, engineer turned energy worker. She is a powerhouse. It's like, whoa, this little person, this little human package is like seriously powerful, right? So if you're not signed up for that, get signed up for that. Go to the website and avail yourself of what Carmen has to offer. And you'll have practices you can put into place beyond that masterclass on Wednesday. Or you can get the recording to it. But begin to do the things and invest in the things that are going to bring about what you truly desire. So if we're talking about health, let's talk about our collective health as human beings, as brothers and sisters on this planet, right? Because collectively, we have some dis-ease breaking out, right? We have some dis-ease and discomfort that's showing up in our world. And it's the exact same principle that I'm talking about in the law of radiance that helps us transform our personal lives. The exact same practices will transform this world. One of the things I love about science of mind is it in the paperwork and the teachings, Ernest Holmes talks about the individual expression of something or the individual application of a law, and he also talks about what it means universally, right? What it means in a bigger level. And so I also look at it from, okay, what does this mean individually? Then what does it mean for our collective? Because we're on this planet together, right? We're on this planet together. And we will rise and fall together. There's no one who can opt out of this. There's no bunker you can build that's going to opt you out of this. We're all on this planet together, right? And so what I propose is that for us in this room to begin to really, really, really begin to get aligned with, to understand what is it you truly desire to experience on this planet. What do you really want to experience in our country, in our communities? What do you really want to experience with our fellow citizens? And that's not to excuse any bad behavior or things that are not, people in places and things that are not taking actions that work for all of us, right? For people who are very much for themselves. That's not to excuse that. But we cannot change another person's actions. We can only change our consciousness, right? And when we change our consciousness and collectively agree on what we want to experience, nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us. But we can't focus on what we don't want and make that be the focal point collectively. Because we all know it doesn't work. It doesn't work in we know it doesn't work for us individually to walk around saying what we don't want. It gives us more of what we don't, well, it does work. It gives us more of what we don't want. Right? Our call collectively is to land in what do we want collectively? Do we want to live in acceptance of each other? Right? We want to live in love. We want to be able to disagree and still be in peace and respect with each other. Right? We want everybody to have an equal shot at doing whatever it is. These are the things we say we want. Let's say these things. I encourage each person here who is on social media, stop posting things that don't say what we want. It feels good to be out with all the people doing all the stuff. It feels really good to do that, right? And it feels good to be with others who are like-minded. But I'm telling you, if we want to feel good, that's one thing. If we want to change things, we've got to be about what we desire. And we've got to keep saying it and keep planting it and keep saying it and keep planting it. There is no other way. We know this from this teaching. We know this from our personal lives. You can't walk around saying, I don't want to be broke. 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 I don't want to. You can't do that. What happens? Right. Yeah. I don't want to be in a bad relationship. I don't want to be in a toxic relationship. I don't want to be in a toxic relationship. I don't want to be in a toxic relationship. I got my sign. I don't want to be in a toxic relationship. What's going to happen? There we go, right? So we have got to begin to flip this because we know the truth, and don't get suckered in and suckered into things that are good and are not what we know are aligned with principle that will really, really transform things. Yes. And we can also be conscious and say, you know what? I don't really want to transform things according to principle that I know I don't want to do that. I want to feel good, and that's okay. But just be awake and conscious in your choice, right? Because here's the thing, y'all. We are created out of the divine presence. We are created out of that intelligence, out of that power, out of that presence that hung the stars in the sky, that created everything known and unknown, that created the cosmos, like breathed it into existence. We're created from that stuff. We have the exact same loading and coding in our cells, in our brains, in our bodies, in our bones. We have the same power, the same creativity that created the cosmos coursing through our veins right now. We have this in our system. This is how we're made. And so as we begin to reload and recharge and reset, right? Like you put your phone on a charger, you got to get yourself on a charger of what's true about you. Get yourself on a charger of pure spirit, on a charger of God, so that you're lit from within, and then you are radiating what you desire. You're radiating what you desire, and when you do that, it says you're ready for that to emerge, right? It says, I'm ready for this to emerge. It is no coincidence that those who describe seeing the Christ, seeing Jesus, talk about the light, right? The light that emanated from him, because he was completely aligned with that which created him. He was completely aligned with God. He was completely aligned with his authentic, true self. And so he was radiant. And so he could speak his word and have the mountains move, or multiply loaves and fishes, turn the water into wine. He could speak his word because he was so radiant, so filled up with truth. I don't know why I just had this image of he was like a tick, like filled with God, right? Right, just filled up, right? And truly could then command the natural world. And so my invitation to you is based on a quote that Ernest Holmes has, actually, that says, he says, "We can change the course of history by prayer, not through will, but by spiritual realization." Now, this is not, what he means by this is not, thoughts and prayers, like I'm not going to do anything. That's not what he's talking about. What he's talking about is knowing and understanding the transformative power of aligning yourself with the divine presence so powerfully, speaking the word of what you truly desire, and then allowing it to emerge through your experience. That's what he's talking about. This is how we will change the world. Otherwise, we keep circling these cycles over and over and over and over and over again. As humans, we circle the same cycles historically over and over again. A spiritual realization is the only sustainable way, followed by inspired action. Right? So I'm not talking about you go up to a mountain and sit there and meditate, unless that's your calling, because then you're doing what God has assigned you to do. Right? So this is the way we begin to think about our community. And here's the really powerful thing that we know already. It says in the Bible, where two or more are gathered in my name, right? Two or more gathered, I am there. Two or more gathered, the power of that. That's the power of community. That's the power of praying together. That's the power we have every morning at 9 o'clock when I'm on with the meditation group and we're praying up. It's two or more gathered because the power amplifies, right? The God power in me, the God power in you and others, it begins to amplify. And it amplifies no matter what. Where two or more are gathered, there is an amplification of power and energy and strength. Yes, that's the power of community. That's the power of a collective. That's the power of us coming together to gather every Sunday, for us having meditation on Mondays, or all week, right? For the classes and the workshops, because it's two or more gathered in truth. This is how we change the world. We've got to practice these principles. And we've got to be clear-eyed enough to look at what's happening in the world, the things we agree with and the things we don't, and really go, is this aligned with principle? Is this statement aligned with principle? Because if I'm saying this statement and I'm involved in this energy, am I actually helping to usher in a world that works for all? Or am I falling into the crowd and singing along with the crowd, but knowing this is not how principle works? Are y'all following me? So this is why we are here, y'all. This is why we're here. We are here to change our lives and thereby create a world that works for all, because we're vibrating with that inner radiance of knowing pure spirit as our very life. Right? We're vibrating in the knowing of peace, in the knowing of oneness. So that even though we all look completely different, we all come from different walks of life, we have different experiences, we know that we're each created out of the same thing, and so then we behave differently. We don't have to slaughter each other. We don't have to compete with each other. We don't have to hate each other. We don't have to fear each other, right? We can love each other and not be all up in each other's face. You might not like somebody, but you love them. Right? And you still you have respect because they're an expression of the one, even if you don't like them. So really quick story I'm going to tell, and then I'm stopping. So this incredible phone call came, or message came in from a beloved friend who has been experiencing extreme pain after a surgery, and just has been in excruciating, like weeping almost all the time, that level of pain. and the doctors could not find anything wrong. At the same time, what was happening for this individual is that she was very virulently detesting the politics of one of the political parties. And she lives in a neighborhood where her neighbors are not in the same party that she's in or belief system she's in. And so she was beginning to hate her neighbors and angry at her family and just so much. And this person is a beautiful empath, like feels things so strongly. And so everything was amplified for her about politics and about anger and hatred and just how she was feeling and how people could do this and just literally being eaten up by the injustice that she is experiencing and witnessing. And she took the forgiveness class that my mom taught and wrote in after that and talked about how in that class with the meditations, she was able to not only forgive herself, but forgive her family, begin the process of forgiving family and neighbors, and really had a realization of oneness. And so she realized that by holding and letting her anger foment into hate, she was actually feeding the things she said she doesn't want, right? Feeding the energy that she does not want. Now, does this mean she agrees with her neighbors? No. Does this mean that she would vote in alignment with her neighbors? No. Does it mean that she excuses some of the things she sees or says some injustices are okay? No. But what was happening is the hate, the anger was poisoning her. It was poisoning her body. It was creating incredible pain. In the forgiveness class, she actually got to a doctor who figured out what was going on, and she has major relief now, right? So part of it was the spiritual realization, the alignment of oneness, and the alignment of not feeding the beast that you say you don't want because it will devour you. Because guess what? The people that you hate, the people that you don't like, the people that you're railing against, they are living their best lives. They're living their best lives, right? And you're being poisoned. Are y'all following what I'm saying here? Right? So we have to, this does not mean people should not be held accountable. Right? This does not mean, I'm not talking morality. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be held accountable. I'm not saying that people, that whatever you want to do is okay. I'm not saying that. I am saying, though, you got to practice these principles because you cannot fool the law. You can't fool any of the laws. You can't fool the law of radiance because you can't talk about peace and then you're hating your neighbors because because whatever reasons. Right? You can't say you want abundance and then you're hoarding your dollars. Right? You can't say you want health and vitality and then you're not doing the things to support that. Like you can't fool the law, right? And so this is what the law of radiance says. It is an act of faith. Actually, it is evidence of faith. When you radiate the absolute truth, it says, I am all in. I know God's got this. I am filled up like a tick with faith. You like that, Mom? You know, that's what you're saying. You're filled up with faith, right? And you are just so radiant with truth that it has to emerge into your experience. And the same thing happens with the collective. When we are so filled up with what we want, we're so filled up, we're about to burst with what we want. We're radiating with peace and radiating with love and radiating with joy, radiating with oneness, radiating. Then guess what happens? It begins to emerge. And everybody that needs to be held accountable is held accountable, right? Those who need to be lifted up are lifted up. Those who need to be locked up are locked up. Those who need to be whatever. Like it takes care of itself if you're aligned. We all got to get there, though. Yeah? So that's our charge, okay? So this week, here's what I am asking you to do this week. This is your practice. I want you this week to only focus on what you desire in the world. And if you don't see messages that say that, please post messages that say that. Speak it into existence. Right? Radiate from the inside out, whatever the quality is. If it's peace you want more of in the world, then you figure out, how can I be peace-filled? How can I be equitable in my world? Right? Are y'all following? Okay, let's turn within, okay? All right, so we just now move into this place and space where I am just so grateful to speak the word. So grateful to know the presence of God that is all powerful, all knowing, all intelligent, that is everywhere expressing, and that is truly expressing through me, and through and as each one here, each one anywhere. Each one is a unique expression of the one. And so I am grateful this morning to speak the word for each of us individually, knowing that we are prospering, that we prosper, we thrive, we flourish. Our health and vitality is alive, energy alive. Knowing indeed that we are each strengthened and fortified by the divine presence. I speak a word of abundance right now for each one, abundance and fullness, overflowing finances, overflowing joy, overflowing divine right relationships. I feel it and sense it and know it for each one right now. And I bless our beloved community knowing we are blessed, we are lifted, we are guided, directed in every place and every space, and our world is included in this prayer. We bring all of our beloved human family into this space. And blessing our beloved Connie, knowing she is recuperating so beautifully, her body, temple healing, wholeness, and all of our beloveds. And so with deep gratitude this morning, I release this word. It is complete. We say together, and so it is, and so it is. Amen. Thank you. And as we move into this next song, I'm going to ask Paul, can you make sure to get the whole band in your shot, please? Thank you.
Am I standing in an okay place, Paul, for that to happen? Okay, good. Just got a little pop on my mic here. Okay, when I point to you, say yes. Ask me how I'm doing. I'm blessed.
Yes.
Living my life with no regrets.
Yes.
That's right. All right. I want y'all to clap your hands, okay?
My energy is infinite.
Yeah.
My energy is infinite.
What?
My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite.
Again.
My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite.
Ooh, I'm a mystic and I got divine timing. Even text you when you think of me, 'cause I am always chiming when I dream a dream of parables and premonitions too. That's why my vision manifests faster than I ask for it to. And I'm grateful for the presence and for feeling aligned. And I know that I got the power of spirit divine. That's right, keep getting better, aging like fine wine. That's why my vision manifests faster than I ask for it to. My energy is infinite. My energy is what? Is infinite. That's right. My energy, is infinite. Ooh, my energy is infinite. Again, everybody. My energy is infinite. Is infinite. My energy, yeah, is infinite. Ooh, my energy is infinite. My energy is infinite. Yeah, yeah. My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite. Yeah. My energy is infinite. your hands together for these
My
guys.
energy
Yeah.
is infinite.
Sound beautiful.
My energy is infinite.
Tell them.
My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite. My energy is infinite.
One more.
My energy is infinite.
Woo! All right. Sonia Trejo and the Core going crazy over there. I love that
Core.
song. What song is that? I mean, who is that by?
Yes, it's an artist named Geminelle. Please check out her work. She is incredible.
What is the name of the song?
My energy is infinite.
Oh, well, there we go. If it had been a snake, it would have bit me, right?
No.
Okay, beloveds, it is time for the offering. Is that what's happening? Yes? Okay. Oh, my goodness. So we get to sing again. We're going to sing our wonderful offering song, God is My Source. And our ushers will pass the baskets. Here is my request. Many of you give online in a recurring fashion. I love that. But I will ask you to take the basket, hold it, bless it, and pass it so that we are blessing all of our own personal abundance, and we're blessing the financial abundance of the center. And I just want to thank you for all that you do to contribute to our beautiful flowers and this space and our technology and everything to keep us going. Thank you. All right, let's do God is My Source. We'll pass the baskets, then we'll do the blessing up here at the end. All right, God is my source. Wow.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
God.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Joy gives me everything I need. Joy gives me everything I need.
I got a little carried away with the song there. I love it. All right, let's bless our beautiful, abundant finances, shall we? So repeat after me, y'all. Hand to the heart if you feel it. Divine love through me. Blesses and multiplies. All that I am. All that I have. All that I give. All that I receive. And all that I circulate. I am blessed abundantly. And so it is. Thank you. Amen. All right. So wonderful. So I feel like we have, move out of the way.
We have some wonderful happenings at the center, and our announcements this week are morning meditation is back on Monday through Friday. Yes. Join Reverend Rasheryl on Zoom from 9 to 9:30 for a soulful start to your day and to get prayed up. The Zoom link can be found in your email or on our website. Thrive at any age. Rev. Rasheryl mentioned this wonderful offering happening this Wednesday with Carmen Lee at 5 p.m. for a 75-minute online masterclass designed to help you tap into your body's natural power to heal, release, and renew at any age. For just $27, you'll learn simple daily practices to move from stress to vitality and embody lasting energy. Doesn't that sound fantastic?
Yes.
Yes. Links for the meditation and class registrations are on our website. Today, prayer, Reverend Dr. Sherry is offering personal prayer after service. If you'd like to receive prayer, please add your name to the sign-up sheet in the back, and you'll be called in the order you signed up. For private prayer requests, you can also write them down and submit them confidentially in the prayer box at the back of the room. And our friend Margot LeDuc will be performing in a special event at Unity Palo Alto on Saturday, November 8th at 7 p.m. in the Trust, Gratitude, and Love Project. Yes, amazing. It will be a night of music, of joy, heart-centered connection with Ward Ashman. It's a beautiful evening celebrating the power of trust, gratitude, and love in action. You can learn more at unitypaloalto.org. And Margot LeDuc will be back with us next Sunday as our musical guest. Yay.
You do acknowledgements.
With that, I'll turn it over to Jenna for some acknowledgements.
Give it up for the production team. Director Scott McCauley, joined by Hector Torres and Paul Wolf. Thank you for bringing us online. And thank you, Marilee Lawson, for directing us operationally. And thank you to Morgan Marr for our sacred space and flowers. Thank you, music director Sonia Trejo, fabulous vocals and percussion, and Misha Jufrey on bass. Very funky today. And your praise team is me, Jenna Brown, and Kelvin Hatchett.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes.
Thank you.
Y'all are amazing. I love this community. I'm so glad we're here. I'm so glad to see everyone. And thank you again, Sonia, for holding it together and shining so radiantly at the last minute. And Gina René, we love you, and we are praying you up, sister. So we're just knowing perfect and divine health for you. Okay, so the last thing I want to say for an announcement, I have a class that I am offering outside of the center, but some proceeds will come into the center. It's called Manifest Your Next Job. You can actually find information about it at manifestyournextjob.com. So if you go to that website, you can see all about it, and it's using spiritual principles and practices and very practical actions to help you align, attract, and accelerate your next role in your job search. So many people are laid off and struggling or afraid, and this is designed to help them get out of fear, limitation, and doom scrolling and get into a proper, aligned, radiant mindset so that their new role can emerge. And I've coached many people since I've been back here who were in that position and who were drowning in all of the data and the resumes and all that. Okay, so if you know of someone who's interested, send them to the website. You'll get the link, and proceeds will come back to the center for that course that I'm offering. All right, I'm sorry? Oh, it starts November 1st. Yeah, it's a whole jam. It's like 28 days. It's a whole thing. Go to the website. You'll see all about it. It starts November 1st. Thank you, Mom. All right, so who's here for the very first time? Yay! Welcome! So welcome. So if you don't mind, will you tell us who you are and how you found us, if you feel comfortable? Delia. Hey, Delia. Oh, good. Oh, thank you. So good to meet you and have you here. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, the internet is doing things for us, y'all. I love it. So that reminds me, if you're not following our Facebook page, please do. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that. Information will be in the newsletter that comes out, so you can do it very easily. Okay, let's do our closing song. Is that right?
Sounds right.
Okay. I feel like I've done everything, yes? Morgan, have I done everything? Okay, I'm good. I'm clear. All clear. Let's get out. All right.
All right, you ready? I release.
I release.
1, 2.
Short version.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
1, 2. I
Release and I let
go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
All right. Repeat after me, y'all. I am filled like a tick with the divine presence.
I feel like a tick.
With the divine presence.
I am the radiance of readiness.
I am the radiance of readiness.
I radiate that which I truly desire.
I radiate that which I truly desire.
And I walk in the power of already done.
I walk in the power of
already done.
And so it is. Have a great week, y'all.
is. I release.